Okay, it's 6 p.m. You're in the right place, boys and girls, because you want high quality, family friendly Christian entertainment. And so you come to Big Fat MTG, the worst streamer in the whole entire internet. It's so lovely to have all my big fat bastards, my beautiful big fat bastardettes, and of course, on your behalf, my God, it is so lovely for you to have me. God, that's just chef's kiss. Wow, lucky you. Um, and tonight is night 2 with Jetmir, Nexus of Revels. Lucky all of us. Rusty Richardson says, trample good. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna do that, man. Rusty Richardson 316 says, trample good. Let's go, baby. Because Jetmir, Nexus of Revels, gives all of our creatures bonuses and increased bonuses. So I suppose we could call them a tiered bonus list based on how many creatures we control. If we control 3 or more creatures, all of our everything gets +1 +0 in vigilance. 6 or more creatures, everything gets an additional +1 +0 trample. And finally, his ultimate tiered bonus is if we control 9 or more creatures, then creatures we control get a final +1 +0 for a total of +3 +0 and have double strike. So, in full, if we have 9 or more creatures, all of our creatures get +3 +0, vigilance, trample, double strike. That is good. So the way I'm going to be playing this is rather than have Jetmir out and then try to get to 8 creatures, we're going to try to hang at about 4, 5, 6 creatures, as low as we can be, to not set people off to, oh, I have to defend against Jetmir now, because most of them are going to know. They're going to look at Jetmir. They're going to say, oh, wow, creature 9 or more creatures. We saw it last night. They're going to start counting up our creatures. We're going to see the boxes hovering over all of our cards, right? They know it's coming. So the way that we play against that is, once again, we hang out about like 4 or 5 creatures as low as we can go, and then cast like maybe instants or get some way to quickly get creatures. Like, that's a sorcery that I'm trying to find. I have an instant that puts like 3 right here. This at instant speed, putting 3 creatures on the field, and then the next turn popping down Jetmir onto the field or something. We want to get 9 creatures on our turn and then swing in with as many as possible for lethal, preferably while the opponent is tapped out. So basically everything here is going to give us some sort of extra value. If it's like maybe this and amongst other things, it creates more creatures, either on attack or like this, extra spells, right, on entrance, enters. This thing right here, at the beginning of your end step or upkeep, we're going to have things in here that do that. And this one in particular is nice because at the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power greater than its base power, create a 1/1 soldier creature token. So that can be achieved very easily with our commander here, right? Because he goes +1 +0. But some changes that I made from yesterday, I made a few changes. Let me see. I have some. Yeah, right here. The enchantment that whenever 1 or more creatures with mana value 3 or less, like creature tokens, draw a card, and it triggers only once each turn. Still really nice to hopefully get, 1 a turn, especially if we get board wiped or meat hooked or something bad like that. Like, we've got to have stuff to be able to rebuild from 0. Things like Wedding Announcement here to put a bunch of creatures on the field. Adeline is arguably the best card in this set in combination with Jetmir, giving it double strike, right? Because her power gets increased with the number of creatures. I'm just looking around. This one isn't really that strong. I'm thinking of taking it out and then putting in the, Anointed Procession and Parallel Lives, so that whenever we put tokens into play, we put in double those tokens. But check it out. I don't even have the best cards in this deck, and I'm getting wins, man. And not even against pushover decks either. I got a couple of wins against Shrines in the long game against Shrines when they're putting out value. So yeah, basically it's just things that put out extra value. Kranko can also like surprise win the game and people won't see it coming. So that's another great win condition along with Jetmir, because it puts out all sorts of tokens, right? To like bring us to maybe 6 or 9 creatures like all of a sudden at declare attackers phase, right? Yeah, so that's basically what we've got here. Just a whole bunch of things that put either at least 1 or 2 things onto the battlefield, or they give us increased value over time, like with extra cards or extra tokens. I guess in Mirari's Wake's case, it's extra extra mana. This right here, I put in Watley Radiant Champion. I think it's pretty good because we can put a loyalty counter on it for each creature we control. That's pretty good if we have about like 4 or 5 creatures, you know, or even if we get a lot onto it, but then they wipe the board, it's pretty nice because whenever the emblem is whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. So that'll be phenomenal for rebuilding. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it's win more or if it actually helps us rebuild. Here's the upper end here. This rabble rousing card is extremely good. We're going to see it in action today. Hopefully, it's really, really nice how it can just create so many tokens for us. It can win us the game by having us attack. We make a ton of tokens. It gets Jetmir's creature count up to like 9+. We just swing in. As a matter of fact, that is accomplished by having 4 creatures that can attack ready at the beginning of our turn. Then we just cast Jetmir as the 5th creature in addition to those other 4, right? We swing with those 4 creatures. So now we have 4 more creatures, right, in addition to the 5 total. That brings us up to magic number 9. I have done that a few times just in testing it. I wasn't even looking. Wow, I actually thought that it was starting a game there. I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to do a little bit better there. By the way, there's a midweek Magic Happy Brawl-a-days. It's standard Brawl. So I was putting together a list of Jetmir for standard Brawl, but I didn't really like it too much, to be honest. Standard Brawl is missing things like, you know, mana rocks, like a lot of dual lands, you know. I mean, the triomes are in it, but you're missing a lot of dual lands. But if you're interested in that, it could be fun. You know, you have about 2 days. I really don't remember what it is. You can check it. About 2 days left on the thing there. The timer. You get the standard midweek magic rewards, you know, 2 rares and 1 random cosmetic out of all cosmetics. Sorry, let me just adjust my text box. Oh, I also did some adjusting of the mana base. I added another cycle of dual lands, I think, and can I take this? Yeah. And I also added, snow lands and into the north. Yeah, that's what I added. I thought that would be a good idea. So mountain or plains. We don't have a mountain or plains, so that one enters tapped. Now this one untapped and this one untapped. All right, we're in business. This comes in on a green, of course. As a matter of fact, we're going to do this right now. We need another green, and it doesn't really matter, so I guess we'll get another green-red. Yeah, that's the reason I put in snowlands right there. Into the north, putting the snowland onto the field, any one of our choice right there is extremely good. So we go ahead and drop that one for a second source of green. That's what we want. Beautiful. Okay, they drop Black Market Connections. Krenko will not be the first thing that we drop onto the field. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of okay with starting out with Arcane Signet into this. And then we'll start getting value from it next turn. Let me bring that up. He'll take a look at it too. Whenever one or more creatures with mana value 3 or less enter the battlefield under our control, draw a card, and it triggers only once each turn. Which is fair. It costs 3. And it has 1 colored mana symbol in it. So, yeah, very splashable there. I think that's a fair power level overall. Do we do this one? I think we do this one. Just get rid of the sorcery, right? We have 5 mana. I don't want to do the blob. I think the blob just dies. Do we get the blob cooking? No, we don't even have that much in the graveyard yet. Let's start with this. That's 2 sorceries, so the consuming blobs still only have 1 card type in the graveyard. We get another card, though. We got a land there. Do we play that? Yeah, I think we'll just drop that. As no Eiganjo necessary here. Do we play Krenko? I think no. He just dies. Now, next turn. I'd like to get an instant into the graveyard to have 2 card types in the graveyard before we play Consuming Blob. Yeah, there go all our tokens. That stinks. I mean, we're going to take a little less damage. That's just, you know, 1 card's worth of tokens, so, you know. Not the worst thing in the world there. Azeka's Chariot's pretty interesting. I think maybe we can do the instant though. Do we do the instant or do we do Azeka's Chariot right now? It might be the Chariot, honestly, because then we get 2 blocks on their 3/2s. Okay, just give him a second then. I wonder, would I even block the 3/2s with the 2/2s? Would I? Yeah, pass turn. This is not terrible. We can use it at instant speed to make creatures. All right, that straight dies. That's annoying, but you know, whatever. We're exhausting them of kill spells. They're sitting at 3 cards in hand right now. Arguably, they'll get another one now with the Black Market Connections. They lose some life. Let's see, how many card types are in the graveyard? Just 1 sorcery. We will put a block on that. Wow, okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 capacity for mana. So I could put a 3 cost. That really sucks that they got that thing down. To target creature or planeswalker, this thing has a lot of value there. Do I just like drop Mirari's Wake? Because they can't kill it with that. I might want to drop Mirari's Wake. Let's see, does it matter how I pay for it? Not really, because either way, we're only going to have 2 lands. Do I do that? I think I might need to. We might need a lot of mana next turn. And anything I put down creature-wise, they'll start eating up it with Tibalt there. I don't know, we'll see. I honestly don't feel too good about this one since they dropped Tibalt there. Since they're getting so much card advantage now right here. They have our Adeline, which is annoying. Because now they're going to attack and make a creature. Yeah, this is bad. They'll just go to the next one there. We don't need to sit here and wait. Yep, good game. We would do a little bit next turn. We have access to 11 mana, but ultimately our efforts are going to get picked off. They have our Adeline now. We don't have a good block on that. We actually don't have too many card types in the graveyard, so that consuming ooze there, its power is equal to the number of card types in our graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. So with basically sorceries in our graveyard, those would be 0/1 tokens, which is kind of pathetic. We have a chance to draw a, do we go for this? I'm going to give it a shot. Whatever. Let's hold this one. We have 2 chances to draw the land so that we can get Krenko down after Gala Greeters. Krenko and Gala Greeters, best friends, of course, because Krenko makes a bunch of creatures all the time, and Gala Greeters likes to party with other creatures. So there you go. Well, yes, please, cast that, pay 2 life. Getting that land, simply phenomenal. And Krenko could very well die. You know what? That's annoying. But we'll play him because I want the treasure token. If they kill Krenko and leave Gala Greeters out, I'm fine with that. Because then we can keep profiting off of Gala Greeters kind of nicely. As a matter of fact, I might do this thing right now and just keep Krenko a little safer. Because next turn, I can do Arlen, minus it for 2 wolf creature tokens, and then like when you plus Arlen on the day side, creatures we control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter, like any creatures, like tokens, right? Like these 4/1/1 white wolf our white dog creatures would be 2/2s, which is really nice, right? Especially when you consider that our ultimate goal is to give them double strike with Jetmir. So yeah, that's good. They did a whole lot of setting up here. And he gets Demonic Tutor for whatever the heck he wants. You know, I would get a draw spell, because he just ran himself down to freaking, like, 1 card, so now he has a second in hand. I wonder if it's a counter. A counter would definitely be nice for him. I'm kind of feeling Arlen. Really hoping that resolves. They do have, you know, the mana open. They just Grim Tutored for a spell. So I wonder what it's going to be. If we resolve this and get the Wolf Token, Jesus Christ, you control player. Oh my god. I would really like to scry for a land here. We'll use the Gala Greeters for the +1/+1 counter and the... Jesus Christ, dude, you're actually roping. Like, did you think I was going to play my commander? I don't understand. Is that what you were thinking and you have no idea how to handle this? Like, it's a non-creature, like... It's a little easier to counter non-creature spells, I think, since it has access to, like, Spell Pierce and stuff. Maybe this dude's just busy. Alright, well, we get her, so we minus her, create the 2 wolves, so we'll get a scry and a draw out of this, counter and treasure out of this.
Run wild, run free.
Okay, we'll get a scry and then a draw out of the Rumor Gatherer now. Dude has no idea how to be... Jesus, my dude. Okay. Alright, let's, you know what? I don't think so. I think I want the, land. We'll get the draw here. Hopefully it's a land. Please? Pretty please? Wow, my dude. Alright, pretty please. We need this... Oh, yes! We got the freaking land. And we will Conclave Tribunal this. God, that is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, okay, good. So he won't get it back until his turn, which means that it won't be able to tap to bring the artifact back. Alright, he gets that on the field. He can pay 3 more and search for up to 2 basic lands, put on battlefield tapped. And then shuffle. Yes, he has 5 lands. Got a whole bunch. Wow, he just straight passes turn. Okay, well... I'm going to put this down on green. I'm going to plus.
Follow the enemy's scent.
I think we're going to do this. Because it's a sorcerer. I think that this would get countered, and this is extremely good. I want that to resolve. Kranko dies on impact, I believe. Arguably, he's decent to bring down. I think I want these, though. Because if they're going to counter something, I'm okay with that being countered. Wow, that's a lot of sound, dude. Okay. Okay. And now we'll get a scry, a draw, and then more scry. That, do I want that? You know, I think we can honestly scry that away. I'm looking for a land here. I get it. Oh, that's beautiful. You know what? Probably not that. And that's actually fine. Because that's a good counter bait, I think. We could do this. Do we do it? Then all of our creatures can attack. Yeah, you know what? We will do it. They might wipe next turn though, right? I don't know if that's the best, honestly. Yeah, why don't we just pass? Do I attack? No, because they could just crew this, right? What is it crew for? It's 3. I think we'll just keep it safe. I think no attack with it, because, I mean, we kind of one-hit KO anyway. I mean, I could attack with all of them. You know what? Why don't we attack with 1 and 2? And then he can block 1 and then cancel it out with this. So that's perfectly fine. We'll deal 2 damage. We'll keep this and this, which generate value, perfectly safe. I mean, perfectly safe. I'm assuming that we're going to see a board wipe. Yep, so we do 2 damage. And, oh, Jesus, my dude. And, yeah. If they do nothing next turn, including not wipe, then they're just holding up a counter for Jetmir there. We're going to pass the turn. Have to assume they board wipe, and if and when they do, we have the capacity for 5, 6, 7 mana. And it would also be night times if they pass turn, so Arlen would flip over and then have that +2 capacity. Or she could be a 5/5 werewolf indestructible. Alright, yeah, Portal to Phyrexia, honestly, they tap out for that, and then we just get rid of creatures. So with 5 creatures here, I think we're going to be pretty good here. Let's see. What do we do here? Rabble-rousing an attack, I think? Can I give more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 2, 8, 11, and then plus 10. No, that would be 21. We actually don't have lethal, unfortunately. So I'm going to create rabble-rousing. And now we'll make a whole bunch of tokens here. We'll put in, I think squeeze is fine. Doesn't really matter. If only we could do this. Can we? 1, 2, 3, 4 for this, and then we would attack with 1, 2, 3. But making them 5/5 double strikers would not be enough, so we can't do this, unfortunately. Yeah, let's just pass turn. We're just gonna attack and just create a whole bunch of tokens. Wait, what? What? What the hell is it asking me to do? Decline? What? Why is it asking me to do that one? Wouldn't it be asking me to do another thing? I don't know. I must have missed something there. Sorry, that was a little confusing. I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, we will keep that. Because now we're going to draw it. And now we'll get a bunch of scries up way. Yeah, that's actually fine because it's a source of indestructible. Yeah, pass turn. Alright, Phyrexian Metamorph. What does that come in as a copy of? Of that? Yeah, probably better to make it that. He didn't even make it a copy of Portal to Phyrexia. That's probably better to get a spellbook in his hand. Yeah, that's annoying that he just Day of Judgmented, but remember, he has 2 cards in hand. And we can start rebuilding with stuff like Kranko and Leonin Warleader here, so that's going to be pretty ugly for him. Alright, that's annoying that he kills Arlen, not gonna lie. Definitely annoying, because I want that thing, because it puts the counters on the creatures, but really not the end of the world there. Like, not at all. So with a whole bunch of mana, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 3 treasures. Why don't we just do, you know what? It's gonna be Leonin, Kranko, and this, I think, right? I think it should be all of them. Should it be all of them, or should it just be Song of Free Release? You know what? I like all of them. Alright, now, King Darian sacrifices to make creature tokens indestructible. So, he won't actually, you know, fix it up with these guys. He's looking through my graveyard. What do I have? Gala Greeters? Yeah, go for it, my dude. Yep. Does this do anything wild or crazy? Target creature you control gains vigilance, whatever. Cool, okay, yep, he got the final bonus out of Reckoner Bankbuster's counters there. Okay. Well, hopefully he taps out. Doesn't wipe board. Yep, Urza, okay. got a whole bunch of mana still. I see a treasure token all the way over here. This and 6 lands. Holy crap. So he still has 8 capacity for mana. Looks like 5 still with these and 3 lands. Okay. He creates a copper. Okay, we're still... If we can resolve Jetmir, he has 1 card in hand. So really hoping that that isn't a counter. Because all we need to do is resolve Jetmir, attack, and that should be it. Because Leonin's going to put 2 creatures on the field. Krenko would wind up putting, I think, 4 creatures on the field after he gets the bonus from Jetmir and then gives himself a +1/+1 counter. He would only get +1/+1 before attacks, right? Or +1/+0, sorry. Then the counter. Yeah, they Fateful Absence. That's freaking annoying because Krenko would win it for us. So definitely annoying there. But I think we're still going to be okay. I don't think he should be attacking with that 5/4, because that's the best block he has, unlike Leonin Warleader. He has to invest in order to kill it. I mean, he still could, but, like, yeah. So why don't we start with this? I kind of like this thing. We can start it cooking now. That's pretty good. Yep, just get a plains. Doesn't matter. We'll put it onto the field. Yep, very good. We are going Jetmir, I believe. Do we go Jetmir? I think so. Yeah, because it gives the tokens a nice bonus. Wow, he allows it. Oh, wow. We got allowed to do that, boys and girls. Be happy. Grateful. Do I attack at that? I don't think I need to. I think we can attack at him. And then we'll put the tokens attacking the Arbiter, I think. Yeah. And then Rabble Rousing should make even more tokens. 3 more, I believe. Honestly, I probably should have attacked with this also. I think I might have just missed lethal there. I did not see that at all. That's how tough it is for them to see that. I'm playing the deck and I didn't see, right? Because I attack with this. It makes 1 more creature, right? Which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, okay. I wouldn't have been lethal, it doesn't look like. Yeah, okay. Okay. They're still going to take quite a bit of a hit here. It looks like the Leonin here is going to be pretty good. Okay, we took their Planeswalker out. That's pretty good. We can use King Darien to sacrifice, give the tokens indestructible. So if they do board wipe, we would at least live with 2 tokens there, and then we can start rebuilding with Rabble Rousing, right? So that's honestly okay. They've got 2 cards in hand now. They can't draw with Reckoner Bankbuster. That's pretty good. So for all their lands, I mean, let's say, yep, they moved to combat. Didn't do anything yet. Yep, okay, they better give themselves, like, lifelink. Tell you better giving yourself lifelink, boy. Yep, good, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it, buddy. I hope you wipe the board. Uh-oh, he passed turn, boys and girls. Alright. Pass turn. You know what? Yeah, we will. And then we'll bring back Song of Freyalise. Or do we bring back this? Yeah, let's bring back the Gaelic Raiders. I like them. Yep, and we attack. And hope they don't have Settle the Wreckage. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, please don't hit Settle the Wreckage. Please just, like, kill a couple of things and then lose. Oh, okay. If he's crewing Reckoner Bankbuster, that's not gonna be pretty. Poor guy. I wonder if he'll make it past first strike damage. Yeah, we got a... Visibly, we have a little bit more than 9 creatures, I think. Yeah, that's pretty clear that we're going to be double striking there, buddy. Alright, well, good game. Oh, okay, geek. Okay. You had to prove it to yourself that I beat you, and then faced with no alternative, you ran? Okay, geek. Oh, blue-white player down. Somebody call his mama. Oh, poor guy. LOL set blocks Thanque. Yeah, I just... Hey, you know what? If we could find entertainment value in it, man, then... What a geek, man. Good game to us, not him. What a nerd. Do we take this? It's a little bit of a slow start against Go Shintai, to be honest. This is nice that it makes a bunch of stuff. This makes a bunch of stuff. Why don't we just give it a shot? This... We do go first. That's probably the only reason I'm considering this one. It might be a wash. That's a pretty nice sleeve there. I like. Yep, pass turn, sorry. Yep. Next turn, it's Chromatic Lantern into nothing, and then I guess we can start with Benalia. So that's a... Oh, they got Sithis. That's a thing that you just... If you ever see this, you destroy it. That's one of the, like, best things. Yeah, it's, like, way too good. Chromatic Lantern, use all our mana, now all our lands, tap for any color. We have a Tamiyo's that we would prefer to use on... is that discard, or does that make me lose life? Loses X life? Yeah, I'd rather lose the life. Then discard the cards. We need the cards. Yep. Okay. Okay, so with that one, with 5 mana now, I think we can do Benalia and this. Okay, not bad. So next upkeep, we're going to have the 4th creature on board. We can use this to put in 3, or we can use this to put in 3. So maybe we'll use this to put in 3, because this costs 4 for it, and this costs... okay, so it doesn't really matter. Why don't we just do that one? They'll probably see the Jetmir stuff coming, though. Do we have any instants? That's an instant. You know what? Do we wait until their turn? What do? We do, I don't think we can wait until their turn, honestly. I think we have to do this now. Unfortunately. Pass turn. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we can win next turn. That I want to, but we have 6 mana. This costs 4. And it's only the 8th creature in total since we have 7 on board. Oh, damn it. That sucks because they just tapped just about all out. All they have is that. Giving everything +2, +0 vigilance and trample isn't going to be enough. I'll still do it. Because we can protect Jetmir with Tamiyo's safekeeping. If we draw a land, we can do this for X = 1 and this for the remainder of our mana, sorry. Yep, they have 1 mana. Okay, mildly annoying, but if those things have vigilance right now, it might be best to do this boy right now. And then just get a fat swing and really force their hand here. Because it's going to resolve. We have Tamiyo's safekeeping to protect it from whatever that could be. We don't have any mana abilities that I'm missing here, right? Yeah, we'll just attack them. Because it's going to be a pretty devastating hit. Yeah, so not lethal, of course, but yeah, they are at 2. Hopefully we can survive with Jetmir. If they wipe the board, that would be pretty good since we have the Tamios. We might just be able to, like, swing in with Jetmir. Is this at pre-combat main phase? Okay, it already happened. Yep, there you go. There you go. Didn't actually need the 9 creatures. It would have been nice. We would have buried him, you know. But, yep, there you go. Not bad. Damn. I'm telling you, man. I don't even have... Oh, sorry, I messed with my mic there. I'm going to reset it really bad on the audio. But, yeah, I was saying... Wow, I just goldfish memoried it away. Okay, there you go. Oh, yeah, I was going to say that, like, I don't even have all of the, like, good cards for this, you know? None of the token doubling enchantments are in here, Anointed Procession, Parallel Lives that I keep mentioning. Still doing all right. Oh, come on, man. You're really going to sit here and... I'm opening the task manager. Come on, dude, really? It doesn't say that MTGA is not come on, dude. Can we just play? I think that what'll happen is it'll just suddenly within like 10, 20 seconds or something, it'll just have me in the game roping to the opponent. Yeah, because MTGA.exe is responding, so it's nice and annoying there as we sit and wait for the application to do freaking nothing. Great. Always like that in the middle of my stream. Okay. Okay. Okay, screw it. You know what? I tried waiting. We're ending task. We are restarting it. Thank you for waiting, boys and girls. Appreciate your patience as we do that. Whatever. I wonder if it was because I unplugged my mic. That is what I did seconds before. Okay. Whatever. Let's go, baby. Oh, man. I'm really liking this Jetmir deck, boys and girls. Whole heck of a lot. Currently waiting for opponent. Okay, it just brought me right into that match, so am I going to be, like, here roping, having skipped my first turn? Okay, you know what? Yeah, we can take this. We'll just stop roping right there. I see it. That's a pretty easy keep right away. Every player mills 2 cards. Okay. When it dies, target creature you don't control -1/-1. Okay, so it could take a token out. Possibly even 2 tokens with it. That's pretty good. We can put this on red, I guess. We have double, triple white, so yeah, I think putting that on red is the best here. Yep, that one. Okay, so with 4 mana next turn. Let's see, do they attack? Okay, so we do get to swing in with Squee. Yeah, so that's good. We do that. Yes? Yes. Boom, already got 2 things on the field. I like Squee. Not super the best, but every time he attacks, he puts a goblin out, and he has haste. Pretty cool. And if it gets to be a long game and the graveyard gets filled up with stuff, we can always use him to start rebuilding from just about scratch. That's good. Okay, so we're up against mono black, so surely they might like to kill something, but we have 2 things on the field for them to deal with. If we get a land, I want to play Rabble Rousing. I mean, we could even use Cabaretti. No. Nah. Okay, so they sacrificed a creature to kill that. I think now they'll give the token -1/-1. Okay, so we got them rid of that creature and Bone Shards, which is extremely good because it kills any target creature or planeswalker. So, you know what? We're gonna freaking take that one, is what. Is that a Zika Chariot? I think so. And we pass turn because we're not crewing. We can do that next turn. They have 1 card in hand. I mean, they could use this to make stuff in their graveyard and artifact and then cast it. When you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses a life, 2 life, sorry. And when it dies, I think I have one of these. I was considering putting it in a Shieldred deck. I just didn't think it was super strong because Shieldred kind of already does that for all cards instead of that one. Pretty cool, a little extra added value with Shieldred though. All right, they have one card Foretold, not even in hand. Do we do this and then do this and attack? What do we do here? Do I do Leonin Warleader? Maybe start that because that is a lot of tokens there. Does this have haste? No. Okay, yeah, I think that it's Leonin Warleader. You know what? We will trade for this, I think. Honestly. Return target creature card. You know what? I don't know if we do that. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. What card are they going to bring back? Just this? Honestly, that's fine. We'll do it with these two, I think. Yeah, because we're not attacking with those, right? Yeah, we're not attacking with those. So we attack. All right, they kill it. That's the last thing in their hand. That was their, or Foretold, whatever. So there you go. You know what? They didn't even use it on Leonin Warleader, which can make us a bunch of tokens. So that's pretty good, all things considered. We can attack with the Leonin Warleader, wait for them to assign 4 damage in blockers to it, and then use this to give creatures we control +1/+0. He's got 1 card in hand, and it's a land. Boom, love it. He might attack. But if he attacks, then he doesn't get the block. Yeah. All right. And we actually have this to do the combat trick on that thing, so he is not going to like this, I don't believe. Why don't we start by attacking? Just with this, right? Do we do it with these two also? Because then maybe they don't attack the Warleader. You know what? Yeah, we are going to do it with these two. Because if they want to get cheeky and block one with this, one of the 2/2 cats, then, yeah, then we'll catch him with his pants down because we'll give it +1/+1. All right, so he goes for the smarter move. We're still going to do this. Creatures we control get +1/+1. Trample till end of turn. So that's still a good amount of damage, and we protected our guy there. And we have 5 creatures right now. When this attacks next turn, that'll be 7. Jetmir makes 8, so that isn't the double strike kill, but at this point, when they have 15 life, 1 card in hand, they just blood tokened it because it wasn't good. Here's their... Yeah, that's it. Good game. I mean, what's he going to cast from his graveyard? As he's just looking about what to do before he resigns there, so we're pretty much looking at the resignation. William, hell yeah, man. I'm good. How about you? Nice to have you, sir. Welcome, as always, to the stream. It's always nice to have you, sir. Jetmir and win. There you go. Spacebar. Good game. Yes. Thank you. That's it. Good game. Oh, yes. I'm having a good time, William. Thank you for asking. I'm loving the Jetmir, the freaking Jetmir Historic Brawl. Let me bring that up for you. It gives us bonuses when we have 3 creatures, then more bonuses with 6, and finally, its best bonus with 9 total creatures. All of our creatures will have a total of +3/+0, Vigilance, Trample, and Double Strike. Oh my god, yes, that's really good. Rusty Richardson in a month? Oh, god. Yeah, man. Honestly, my dude, something nice that maybe I have to look forward to in the future. So coming up at the end of this month, you know, I've been talking about that pack opening, and I'm gonna be opening. Okay, the freaking application needs to be freaking reset again. Ugh! Okay, that's really annoying. But at least we're gonna do it really fast. Yeah, sorry, it's sitting there in black screen. Okay, but like I was saying, I'm gonna be opening up a bunch of Dominaria United, Rusty, because I actually have my eye on that Zur. What's it called? Like Zur the Enchanter, whatever Zur is called from Dominaria United, you know? How he costs like a plains, an island, and a swamp, just a set of Esper colors, and like he's the one that animates enchantments. Because I have one of them, but I have like 4 Leyline Binding, things like, you know, Borrowed Time, all these exile enchantments. A lot of them are like, you know, uncommons. And those are going to be really nice against Phyrexian Obliterator. If I get enough cards for that, like in the standard format, I'll even take it down. And I am not going to lie to you, Rusty Richardson, and I'm not going to lie to anyone else. My intent is misery, okay? Like I want these people to be misery. Like, I'm going to take out how annoyed I am with the State of Explorer on them. And it's not their fault. Ultimately, it's the fault of the people who create these cards. But nevertheless, I will be playing Zur in Esper colors and in 5 colors, because I also want to try Zur with Weaver of Harmony, right? The thing that is green. It's the enchantment creature that's green, and like you can tap it to like copy target activated or triggered ability from an enchantment source, right? So yeah, that with like the exile enchantments, I want to make people miserable. Is this good? I don't know if this is good. It's not bad, but like we go first or we go second. Let's just keep it. Whatever. I'm just gonna freaking keep it. Let's go. If we don't draw into anything else, you know what? Then I'll pass game on to the next one. There you go. Next turn it's this boy. Then it's Kranko. Then I don't know what to do. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if it's Kranko. It might be this thing. Especially if we don't draw a land, because this would go and fetch us with Chapter 1. Oh, yes. Easiest game of my life, boys and girls. I knew from the start that that was going to happen. You can smell weakness when you're a predator. It's like a shark in water. You know, you just smell that blood. Was that on Mythbusters? Dude, I think sharks actually do smell blood, but it's not as far as like the urban legend is. I don't remember, man. That happened so long ago. But I'm pretty sure Mythbusters did the thing about sharks smelling blood in water. Your opponent can be any kind of person from any kind of background. Magic is for everyone. That's my favorite loading screen, because it's antagonizing you. They want you to respond. Oh yeah, well what about? And then just dunk on them. So I will. Oh yeah, what about poor people? Oh, just dunked all over them. But seriously, I hate that one so much, because they're just begging you to say that. Yeah, we'll keep this one. It gets us into consuming blob pretty quickly. We've got a pretty quick wedding announcement, considering we go first, right? Is anything entering tapped? No. Okay, so we'll just do that one. That one, it looks like it'll be on green. That does something. When it enters the battlefield, you can pay a lot, and this equips to something. Okay. Cool. I believe that will be Paradise Druid. Next turn with 4 mana, I say Mind Stone into Wedding Announcement. Yeah, I think that's good. Yes. I mean, we could even hold the Wandering Emperor to flash in on their turn. That might be the way to go here. As I do that. Whatever. We get Wedding Announcement cooking. To be honest, I don't like that I did it, but I looked at how long it took him to respond to Mind Stone. Since Mind Stone went through, I was just like, okay, he's not going to counter it. So it's kind of annoying that the game gives me that freebie little bit of information there. Let's see. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we need 6? No, I don't think. Why don't we just do the blob and attack? It's only going to be 0, 1. But you know what? It's going to make a freaking token, okay? Now, I believe Wedding Announcement is going to make another token next turn, right? So if that's going to make 1, this is going to make 1 too. Then hang on a second. Because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think I might want to try Watley. Especially since their Jin is at 0 right now. We're going to get a whole lot of counters on it. Is that what we do? I think we might want to do that, yeah. Because then we could start drawing a lot of cards if we can manage to get the, ult off.
This foolish tale before it begins. My strength is our strength.
Yeah, and no attacks, pass turn. Because that way, Wedding Announcement gives us the creature, right? Because otherwise we draw a card if we attack with, like, 2 or more things. Oh, sorry, I missed a few chat there, my bad. I got all the mythics for my green counters deck. Congratulations, dude. Very nice. Very cool, man. Vorinclex is so cool. I love the, if you're going Hydras with it, that's really cool. I like that deck a lot. I spent 15 rares, Jesus, and 10 mythic rare wildcards on it. Yeah, but that's a cool deck you got, honestly. That's a big, fat investment, of course, but yeah, that's really cool. That's very cool investment there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures on the field. Jetmir makes 8, and then we still have 3 mana for this, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this. All right, good game. I mean, unless they counter it. All right. Move to command zone, yes. Do we minus her right now? I could give a creature +X/+X. Who would I do that to? I think we're just going to -8. Because that way at the end of the turn here, we'll at least draw 1 card. So no attacks. Yep, and now that we have that emblem, like, we're looking pretty good there, in terms of recovering, even if they, like, whatever, River's Rebuke or whatever the heck they might have. Damn, good for you, Rusty Richardson. I'm happy that you're there. Quite an investment that you've been putting forth. That's a lot. And you know what? I also hope that maybe you can use those cards, like, they're flexible, you know? So if you find other decks that you're interested in, you can do that too. That'd be really cool. So we're going to do Legion's Landing, I think. Do we do this? For each creature we control? Yeah, so why don't we start with this? Geek obviously has counters up. We're not going to even bother casting Jetmir here. We're going to beat this Geek just by, we're going to put a plus. Not even bothering right now. Okay, do I do this? No, you know, we're going to hold the Wandering Emperor to play around there. And give something a +1/+1 counter in first strike, right? Why don't we attack with everything but this? Yes. Yep. I know, I didn't attack with that. That's the one thing that you knew for certain you were going to block. I know. I know, and you didn't block it. I know. I know. Now, we're going to test them for another counter here. Although, actually, I attacked with my final source of white. So, no, I'm not. I think I'm very smart, and I'm not. You know, fine. Whatever. We're going to play Legion's Landing just to get a creature out, or just to get a card out of this, and then we're going to get another card with the blob. Oh, nice, loser. Oh, really smart. Okay, he saw that one coming. That's really good. We have another card type in our graveyard now, so the blobs got bigger. Yes, we will draw a card. So hopefully they don't put all their instants and sorceries into the graveyard and then swing with Haughty Djinn, or else we'll probably see a concession here, since we are quite wide and they have 13 life. Not to mention, once again, our blobs just got another card type in the graveyard there, so they all got +1. Yeah, do we have a Trampler? We don't have a Trampler. That's fine. I'm going to start with Gala Graders, because I want some bonuses from Gala Graders. End the turn. Wow, okay, well, that's the whole turn. Okay. It countered Gala Graders, so they're up. And they're stalling. That's good. They're doing a good job there. But if they don't Rivers Rebuke us... Good boy. Good boy. Alright, he ponders. He's looking. I'm sure I'll find a counter or something, but, like, that's fine. We are going to use Huatli, and we're going to put the +X/+X for target creature on who? Maybe just on a token. Maybe on, like, one of these, just so that they, you know, because I'm not going to put it on something that they want to bounce already, right? Oh, this guy is Counterspell Tribal. What a scumlord. And just like a true Counterspell scumlord... Oh, look at this. What an ass. What an ass. Oh, my... That's disgusting. Yeah, what an ass. Oh, God. And then all that, and then he just concedes with a no celebration because he didn't like it. Because he wasn't in control. Oh, no. Oh, God, your opponent had fun? Oh, no. The point of games is for all parties to enjoy themselves? Oh, God, you couldn't make that happen? Oh, you couldn't take that away from me? Oh, that's terrible for him. Jesus, pour out if you've got a beverage nearby, ladies and gentlemen. Pour out some of your beverage for this poor, disgusting, degenerate troll who thought he was going to come and counterspell big fat MTG into oblivion. Lo and behold, he took his blue deck and he's been refining his blue deck, and he has all his cute little rares in his blue deck that deny his opponent the chance to play the game at all. He just wants to counter all your stuff, have everything you want in the graveyard or in your hand, back in your hand, whatever, while he has his dumb Brawl just like chipping at you for 1 per turn. Just a miserable death. He hated that we beat him. Don't tell him that we beat him with an unrefined Jetmir deck too. None of the token doublers in there. No real good stuff in there. Some good stuff, granted. But nobody tell him that he just got his shit pushed in and somebody just had fun in front of him with an unrefined deck while his is probably refined. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, yes. Yes. I mean, we go first. But this is kind of slow. I think we might have to take a pass on this one. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Let me just look at the lands. This one first. Yeah, I talked myself into that too much. I shouldn't spend that much time looking at those things, because I talk myself into them. I sit there and I'm thinking, well, I do have 3 lands. I have Jugan Defend the Temple for a 4th. Source of Mana. If I could get another land drop by then and play this for X equals like 5, that would be extremely good. So we'll do this. This. A great top deck there. Great top deck. It produces a treasure token, which will go right into the X cost for Awaken the Woods. Okay. That is going to be Jugan Defends the Temple. We will attack for 1 whole entire damage. There you go. We've got 2 creatures on the field. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacity for mana. It looks like they're going to send the token back to our hand, which is annoying. So they're going to be blinking stuff. Very annoying. Target up to 2 creatures, so only that. Yep. What do I do here? Do I do the forest? Or I might do this, actually, because then we can convoke this for more. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yes? Yes, I think so. You should add Crater... Ooh, dude. Wow, yeah, I mean, yeah. That'll be a mythic that I will be spending, sir, at some point. Yeah, Craterhoof Behemoth, extremely good. You know what? I think I will offer this guy this trade, because I know he's going to be blinking cards in and out. Yeah, okay. So, the reason that I played these dog creature tokens is they're a little more expendable than these things, which are forests. Yeah, this geek didn't have what it takes. Yeah. But yeah, Kyle, first of all, welcome as always, of course. But yeah, Creator of Behemoth ends games. Yeah, loud and clear. It'll be there as soon as I have the mythic, because I have a whole lot of like other mythics. I'm not gonna lie, when I see things that end the game, I tend to shy away from them at first because I want more legends for my Joda deck. I want things like the original Vorinclex and the original Shieldred to put in those types of things. I have a Shieldred commander coming along. But then, yeah, absolutely, Craterhoof Behemoth will come in and end games for a lot of the decks that are running green. So let's take a look at this. We go first. We do have this. We have all of our colors, and we have this. You know what? I'm going to freaking go for it. Do we need to put in anything tapped first? No. Okay, so we'll just start with that. We're up against Nicol Bolas. So it is nice that we got this, actually. Just anything to play. on our first turn there, and he's having trouble with his one island. There you go. You consider. That's what you do. There you go. Okay, we get something down that has the capacity to generate value, but since it's not really going to generate value right yet, like, it's kind of fine. That, we swing for 2. Yep, and hopefully we get a land, because if we get a land, we can drop Rabble Rousing, and that's extremely good. Okay, this idiot passed turn, so we're up against a freaking control player. So we pretty much know what that means. Hold Wandering Emperor to use on their turn. Let's, because we're not resolving anything here. We're going to attack with this and this. Arguably, I could play this, but then they might let that resolve just to board wipe. Enters the battlefield. Target creature and opponent controls gets -2. Alright, so that'll probably be, that? Okay, yeah, okay. What's this on? This is on blue. That's too bad. You know what? We're going to Wandering Emperor right now. See if they, hit that. Because I want to give this the +1/+1 counter. I would like to hold that for their end step to have them counter it and then let us untap and do stuff, but I want this down. We're actually not even going to put the creature in because that minuses the Wandering Emperor, and they might board wipe on their turn. Okay, so they put this in to block that and hit that on it. So there's a kill spell down. We +1 the Wandering Emperor, so they can swing in and -1 it, but that's just a net gain of nothing, so. Alright, they do destroy it, and for the cheap price and let us draw a card, so if they don't have a counter, nobody does. So how do we go about doing this? Do we do Arlen? I say that's sure to be countered. I kind of like this thing. I like this too. I think maybe we can start with this thing though. Do we attack? Yeah. And this thing right here, nice cheap way to start generating some value every turn. Pretty nice value addition to this deck. Uncommon too. Super nice, of course, when things aren't rares. They got 3 cards in hand. I think it might be time to, why don't we start, do we hit Rabble Rousing? Because this is kind of nice. You know what? I might want them to counter me. I'm going to try Leonin Warleader. So we're going to attack with, okay, so they cut down that. That's pretty easy. They have 2 cards in hand. That's really not that much. We're going to attack with only that. See if they flash in another thing for that. Warleader is the one I am most okay with losing. This puts in a lot of tokens, and actually if I can resolve Arlen, right? Yeah, so that's fine. Arlen +1s to, yeah, we can cast creatures as though they had flash. That's cool. But each creature we control, like our tokens, enter with an additional +1/+1 counter for that whole turn. And Sheafin comes in and makes 2 tokens. So, we have to discard a card. Very annoying. I'm actually going to discard that, I think. Because the 2 cards we have in hand are actually extremely good right now.
Ancient magic. Only hope.
And we will attack with that. Get another 2 damage in there. Now, what does this do exactly? 7 damage to target opponent, creature, or planeswalker. Well, that would be annoying if they killed Arlen, but honestly, we do have Rabble Rousing ready to go. Okay, they're pretty much all tapped out for that. So they get that onto the field, but we're going to do pretty good right here with Arlen +1 and Rabble Rousing. Check this out. I'm going to really enjoy these tokens coming in with +1/+1 counters. Jinnie Fey. We'll attack with everything, yeah. I think everything is good, right? Is it everything? Losing this kind of stinks. I would like the mana, to be honest. Although, Into the north, yeah, let's do that. It makes more creatures. They all enter with a +1/+1 counter. So we took him down a bunch just so that he couldn't -4. Which he might not, but yeah, it keeps the Planeswalker a little safer there. Alright, he got History of Benalia. That's honestly fine, because he's not going to have anywhere near the capacity to block that he needs to if we get Jetmir onto the field. So he's most likely going to... If he passes turn, he very obviously has a counter, but that's perfectly fine. All we have to do is +1 Arlen and then swing with everything and get a whole ton of tokens. So he either wiped the board or he passes turn to counter the commander. Either way, we can start rebuilding. Okay, very obviously a counter there. So we plus. Do we do Adeline? No, because it helps us rebuild from a wipe. We're gonna need to do that. How much do I send at this thing? Because I want to kill that too. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 14 right there, and this is 15. So since that's not lethal and I want to kill that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're all actually going to go at this. Yep. And that's good. Now we get a ton of tokens. The Planeswalker's going to die. How the hell did we cast Jetmir there? Is that a bug? Is that a bug? I did not cast my commander there. What the hell? We can rebuild. We have the technology. Oh, yes. First of all, beautiful. Second of all, yes, but we don't even need it. Wow. Yeah, but I don't know what the hell is going on there that it's casting my commander like that from rabble-rousing. That's got to be a bug, right? Because that's the second time that happened on this stream. Some of you might have seen both of that if you've been, like, here the whole time. So that's, It's letting me cast the commander at instant speed. Oh, wait, because all my creature spells have flash, according to Arlen's +1. Okay, that's interesting, because I had to pay for it. The free cast was for the thing under Rabble Rousing, which was not the commander, of course. It was Jinnie Fey, but it prompted me automatically to cast the commander. I don't know why it did that, right? Because it shouldn't ask me to cast Jetmir on that screen where it puts the card in the middle of the, screen, right? That's not how that one works. Am I missing something, or is that maybe a little buggy? Whatever. That is, Huh. Because we only have, this might not be terrible. Okay. Oh, wow, okay, a little bad on the timing there. Whenever we cast our first non-creature spell each turn, we can pay X, where X is that power, and if we don't... I had a fight rigging not give me the card yesterday. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, great. Yeah, these people are killing it. And don't worry, at least the money's coming in. We are hitting into the north here, I believe. And we will get, what, the white and red pretty clearly there. I'll go ahead and grab that right fast. White, red. Yes, there it is. So that's one of the changes I made in between yesterday and today. For those of us who are just joining us, didn't see the introduction, welcome. Where we switched over to Snowland specifically so that we could run this thing right here. 2-mana ramp spell, extremely good. And it's not even a basic land that it gets you, it's a snow land, so we can get those duels that, yeah, they enter tapped, but you know what? We get them. I think that's Jugan defends the temple, right? Yeah, I kind of like Jugan. they're getting a whole lot of cards that's really not good. With 4 mana next turn, I think I can probably cast this one. If I get a 5th mana, I think I'll cast Siege Gang Commander over the Blob. Since they haven't used a kill spell yet, I don't want to just put the Blob there down to get totally owned. This isn't good because they have a bunch of stuff on the field. Arlen's good. We can't really protect her yet, though, so I don't know if I want to bring her out. I think maybe... Is it the tokens? It might have to be the tokens. This isn't looking too good, to be perfectly honest. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 creatures. This is gonna make... So this is gonna make 4. Okay, this is 5. Okay, yeah, this is bad. I guess we can block this thing. Yeah, I'm good with that. 'Cause, I mean, that is drawing them a lot of cards. Put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. Yeah, good game. I don't think that was -8, but nevertheless, they still had that one won. So, yeah, good game there. We didn't need to pass the turn, do not that much, and then have them win finally. Good game. And I just want to let you guys know that there's a an all-access event going right now for standard Brawl. So that is 60 cards. That is the latest 2 years of sets, or whatever the hell standard is. Point being that your deck is going to be lacking things like, the Arcane Signet and Mindstone, blah, blah, like the things from Historic's card pool. And it's 60 cards also. Less dual lands, too, so it does affect the mana base. But nevertheless, kind of a fun little thing. I put together a standard version of this, which I didn't really like too much, but nevertheless I did it. That enters tapped. Next turn, that will be Ranger class. Rat Colony. Oh, it is in that. Okay, very good, yeah. But point still stands, but yes, so there's, do we kill that one? You know what, now we can probably take it and then kill it later, but yeah, just the mana bases are a little, more restricted, but nevertheless, there are still, some good cards in there. Let's see, I should have played Rootbound Crag last turn, so that next turn I could do this. I think we'll just do Krenko. He probably just dies. But, if they kill him, we have some other good stuff that they might want to kill too. They actually didn't kill Krenko. I don't know if I can necessarily attack with him though. Although actually I can, right? Because he can get 2 +1/+1 counters if I use Ranger class here. So let's see. If I do 4, can I do anything else? No. So we'll drop this. We're going to use Ranger class, level 2. So Ranger class resolves first, absolutely. We put the counter on him. Now he gives himself a counter, makes a bunch of tokens. Now they can't block him with that. So yeah, I shouldn't have attacked with the wolf now that I think about it, but whatever. I still got a lot more tokens here. I have the good block on this, which even has fear, so I don't think I can actually block that though, right? But I think I'd win. Honestly, I think I just won. I don't think this guy realizes. Does anyone see it? That's it. That's it, boys and girls. Let's see how fast this guy concedes. Bye-bye. What? They don't see it coming. Suddenly we have all the creatures we need. Bye-bye. Oh, boy. There it is. Oh, boy. Yep. Bye-bye. See ya. You're going to concede. Do it. Do it. Be disgraceful. What? What? I don't know if that's going to save him, because we have double strike, remember, so, like, we're trampling through with a lot of this damage. He might survive. But we still have double strike damage, so yeah. Alright, you know what? Not gonna lie, he put up a little fight there. I definitely like that, but yeah, negative 17. And it comes out of nowhere, too. So you'll get these people to tap out. I don't blame him for not seeing that coming. All that we had was one swing with Kranko before we took our last turn and won the game. Like, sometimes it could come out of nowhere, and Kranko is just one of those cards. Because, like, they're looking at Kranko, they're like, they're probably not going to get 9 creatures, right? But then it's like, oh, wait, but Jetmir gives those bonuses to Kranko. Kranko now, like, makes more tokens. That actually does get him up to 9 creatures in total after Kranko attacks. Oh, would you look at that, I've lost the game. Oh, Rusko! That's so... Really? Nobody plays that. That's so weird. Wow, Rusko? Oh, good for you. That's stunning and brave of you. Nykthos shaking up the meta. Oh, yes. Believe me. Yes. Nykthos shaking up the meta. Like, Phyrexian Obliterator's going to be shaking up the meta, too. Oh, yeah. So much fun. Hey, we paid for the whole seat, but we're only using the edge, boys and girls, when we've got cards like Nykthos in here to take mono green, which is doing great, and make it get Phyrexian, or Portal to Phyrexia out on turn 4 regularly with consistency instead of turn 5, also with consistency. Oh, we're having a blast. We're going to do this one. We're going to start the value generating now. Hopefully it makes it through. Hopefully they want to cast their commander here. Okay, so we get the one flying, although they're just going to block the token, so it doesn't really matter too much, to be honest. What do we do here? Maybe this and then attack. Yeah, kind of like this and attack. I mean, it doesn't matter if we attack or not, because he's just going to block the token. Honestly, maybe I shouldn't have played that thing first. Yeah, I should have kept the open mana to just make him wonder if I had anything to do, right? Because then I tap out, and I attack, and then, like, now he knows that I'm not going to play a combat trick. So, yeah, that was poor play. I should have been a little better there. All right, nevertheless. I really don't want to have to play this for X equals 1 here. Alright, well, I'm going to attack. Because he can block one of the tokens, but, you know, like, I make one token, so that's neutral. And I think we'll make more tokens. Just make it a little more damage each turn. If he wants to counter that... Alright, he kills that. Annoying. It gives us another turn to get another mana so that we can do this for X equals 2. I would like that a lot more than X equals 1. Looks like he's going to play something else. Okay, what do we got, buddy? Wow, search for Azcanta. Okay, he still holds open a mana. It could be Wash Away, that one island thing that counters a spell that wasn't cast from your hand. You know what? I'll freaking take it. It's not exactly what I wanted. Whatever, man. We'll put it on what? Green? Doesn't really matter. I guess I'll just put it on green. Do we attack? No attacks. He's gonna get a whole set of new cards real soon with this Midnight Clock, possibly next turn, depending on how many non-creature stuff he plays. I actually maybe should have attacked with this stuff, because we might need to start pressuring this guy. One way to pressure him is to wait till his end step to cast this on his commander, deal it a bunch of damage. just so that he has to counter that and then give the turn back to us, so that we can have better chances of resolving things. This is boring, and so are you. Your name is stupid and meaningless. Well, let's just go on to the next one, honestly. Because he's about to, get the Midnight Clock plus 7 cards, and at that point, like, the card advantage game really comes into hand there. The fact that, like, we have 1 play to his 2. And then he's going to get another Midnight Clock up to 12 counters. He's going to get another 7 cards, and now he has, like, 3 or 4 plays for all of our 1, you know? Because we aren't drawing more than 1 card per turn. Yet, at least. I haven't seen any of those cards. I do have a couple of cards that give me value like that. I haven't seen it yet. We cannot take this, unfortunately. We're missing any other color. This is... I mean, we go first. We have this to wipe the field. I'm going to keep this. Yeah, this is not bad. Drop that first. Keep this open just to wait and see if we get a red or a green land there. So Authority of the Consuls right away. That is fine given how I prefer to play Krenko. So prefer to play Jetmir, which is get all the tokens out onto the field and ready, and then play Jetmir and swing in for the kill. So we can work around Authority of the Consuls with what we have here. They'll get a lot of triggers out of it, and I'm hovering over it. So right now, maybe they can feel proud of themselves, like that thing is doing well, and it is doing well for them. They're going to gain a bunch of life. Our stuff comes in tap, but I think we'll be able to work around it if everything goes right here. This is a card that I'm going to be putting into this deck. It puts 3 permanents on the field, and it gets around like them stealing our commander, which can often be freaking crippling. Do I do this for X equals 2? I don't know if I do that. This guy might be okay. Nah, you know what? I like this for X equals 2, honestly. Nah. I like this. It's a little greedier, but I can play this next turn, right here, and start getting a whole bunch of tokens, and then I can hold that as long as possible on this to get a fat X equals. That's actually pretty good. That could get us to winning territory extremely soon. Because actually we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this would be for X equals 5. That would bring us up to 8 things on the field, which would mean Jetmir makes 9, and then we would swing for a victory. Or we could do this, get in a sneaky 6 things till next... Nah, that's not going to be it. We're doing this. You know what? We're going to do it at the end of their turn. We're going to really sneak this one. Let's pass turn. So this is an instant speed, which is really nice because you can go from like not too many creatures like we have now. We have 3 creatures right now. Yeah, that's pretty good, but Jetmir requires 9, right? That's not too much, right? Well, he doesn't know that we have this in our hand that we can use for X equals 5, bring our creature count up to 8 at his end step, right? And then untap them, bring down this. Sure, it'll be tapped because of Authority of the Consuls. Might be too late. Okay, Partible Hole, definitely annoying, because we're going to have to use March of the Machines right now to get big... Do we get big value out of it right now? Do I? I think maybe I need to wait a turn there, right? That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. I think I'm going to do it. X equals 8. Oh, nope, that's 9, sorry. Yeah, thank you for waiting with me here, but, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I mess up there? We have Convoke. Did I miss something? We have 2 planes? Whatever. Because we didn't have the Jetmir smash next turn anyway with all that, so... Yeah, whatever. I'll play the Tender Shoot Dryad. okay, he gets a nice filter out of the Celestis. Still not sure why this didn't allow me to do that. I mashed spacebar a little hard there, though. So I don't really know what happened, but it should have just auto-paid by using everything there. Or maybe the Loamspeaker couldn't tap for Convoke. Maybe that's what it was. I didn't want to tap it for its mana ability. Is that different from tapping it to Convoke? Maybe it is. So we're going to do that. I think we're just going to start with this guy right here. No attacks. So that's creature number 4. And next turn, we can use this and Convoke, and we will be able to use all these creatures now. I shouldn't screw it up again. I might, but we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana to put into this. So 10 minus 3, that'll be X equals 7. And we can hold that open for their end step. So, okay, Wrath of God, you know what? That's fine, because now we just do this for X equals what? 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't cast their commander now. They have to wait till next turn and then, like, tap out for it. Okay, we actually get this for X equals 1, 2, 3, 7, so X equals 5. Not terrible. Yep, a whole bunch of Authority of the Consuls. That's, yeah, all good. You're up. And those are 2/2s, a little nicer with Jetmir double strike, right? Because if they're going to be, part of a 9-creature army, they will all be 5/2 double strikers. With 5 of them, that's 25 damage represented right here. Potentially. They've got 1 card in hand, though. We still have 17 life. I think we are going to pass turn to hit them with that again. Pass turn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and then 7 lands. So that's 12 capacity for mana total, because this is Convoke. So 12 minus 3 there. We have X equals 9 for this. And I will not mash spacebar like an idiot this time, and hopefully that helps us out here. Because that should put 9 extra creatures on the field, which are each going to be, ultimately, 4/1 double strikers. Although, he did that, which is pretty good. I don't know if he has some sort of combat trick there. So I think we might have to make some blocks here. Do we make some blocks? I think we might need to be safe here. We're going to do blocks. It sucks, I know. You know what, we'll even do this one because it's a clean block, if we can get that. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to do this. X equals 9. 1, 2, and then -1. Auto pay. Yep, he gets 18 life. That's a lot. Okay, he destroys all non-giant creatures. Definitely getting annoying. Not gonna lie. We have this, which is at least going to put a Saproling in. But yeah, we still haven't happened upon a draw engine, so it's not looking good. I guess we'll do this and this. Yeah, we haven't gotten any extra value for our stuff, though. This is pretty brutal. Good news is it looks like their commander costs 9. Well, let me see. We have 4, 6 lands plus this, 7. They can use this to -6 it, which is pretty good.
Time for the big finale.
Yeah, that's pretty good because he makes creature tokens, so that might be about it here. Yeah, we can't get to those with the 3 damage to each non-token creature. So that's going to be just about it, because all I can do is, like, Jetmir and then maybe, like, Eiganjo something, which really isn't worth it. Everything's only going to get +1, +0, and Vigilance. That's not worth it. Yeah, so good game. The only thing I could do is, like, do an Incandescent Aria sneak attack, which would still kill my guy, like, one of my things. So, yeah, a bit too much there. Unfortunately, we were lacking, like, that Tocasia's Welcome or whatever, the new thing from Brothers War, whenever, like, a creature with mana value 3 or less enters battlefield under your control, right? You draw a card, it triggers once each turn. I have another thing that, like, gives us a... what is it, an extra scry, and then if it's a second time that ability resolved, we get a draw that happens each time a creature comes into play. We have Huatli from, like, Rivals of Ixalan, which can really easily get off an emblem that whenever a creature enters the battlefield under our control, draw a card. So we do have some nice value generators in here, some. And there's one of them right here, as a matter of fact. We go first. Yeah, I think we can take this hand. Stomping Ground first. Yeah, everything looks pretty nice here. Enters tap. There you go. It looks like this is going to be the first thing we play. So that pass turn. Yes. Okay. Whatever. Just do it, please. Thank you. And no, I'm not going to do this for X = 0 to create 0 1/1 green forest dryad land creature tokens. Okay. That's annoying that they have blue and white open, because that's a really good thing for them to counter right now, since it creates value. They didn't counter it, interestingly. I would imagine that means they don't have a counter, because that thing's going to draw us cards. And against control, or maybe they're not entirely control. You know, it is Urza. They probably have some control cards. All right, so he conjures power 9. Okay, cool. Why don't we start with this thing, because they can start getting us value. Those are actually both of the value things, or 2 of them that I was just talking about. Let me bring up this thing. That's the thing that I did a 0 out of 10 job summarizing for you. You're welcome. Okay, he drops the Urza's Protector. Let me see. How many lands? Okay, so he is tapped out. Feeling all right about that. All right, so we're going to get some nice value here. I think we start with a sorcery. This is an instant, so we choose this one. So we'll start with the Scry. We're looking for a land here. So no. Now we'll get 2 draws. Jesus. All right. I got to discard a card. Actually have to discard a card there. Next turn, I don't know. I'd like to get 2 creatures on the field. So as much as I want to do the Jugan defends the temple thing there, I think maybe this is a little better. If I get the land, I'll just place the Swarm actually at the end of their turn. Oh my god. Okay, that's great. I want the 2 lands, so, or, yeah, why don't we just pass turn? Does this happen on our turn? Once each turn. All right, so yeah, we'll just pass. And then I'll just do this on their end step, because you know, they just foretold a card and they have all this mana open. So let's see, discard a card. Yeah, that's really annoying. Why don't we just, at this point, do we discard Wandering Emperor? Okay, yep. He gets the swing in. Hopefully he has a busy end step. We're going to be doing stuff on his end. Oh my god, all right. Well, he's probably holding up counters, maybe board wipe or something. We're going to do this. We really need this to resolve for the value from our permanents here. Okay, so yeah, can I please have a freaking land for Christ's sake? Oh my god, okay, yeah. Well, 2 draws here. Alright, hey, we got lands, okay. Wow, land of freaking Hoy. Okay, what do we do here? Do we do, I'd like maybe something that gives me extra value. Maybe we'll pass turn. Yeah. And we'll just do an instant on his turn again. We'll discard a land. How many cards do I have in hand here? Yeah, 8. We'll just get rid of one of the lands here. Mission briefing. Why don't we just do we do one of these, or do we wait for their turn? Yeah, I think we wait for their turn, because we could still hold open like this for board wipes. Curate, yeah, draw a card. Yep, we have to discard. Honestly, at this point, I might even discard Jugan Defends the Temple, because I kind of want to have land drops. Destroy X target artifacts or enchantments. We need that. Yeah, we need the value there. We're going to get rid of Paradise Druid, actually. Okay, Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Annoying.
I'm known for my excellent no time for a break.
But if I could resolve Jetmir, we might be able to take a fat swing at him. I don't know how likely it is that we're going to resolve Jetmir, though. But I think I want to try. Ugh, freaking wash away, Jesus. Alright, yep, move to the command zone. Nice and annoying. No attacks, pass turn. Yeah, at this point, good game, because I'm not going to sit here and face Teferi. It's a little too good. 2 cards each turn, and, like, you know, untapping the lands and stuff, that's a little too good. We could fight back from it, but I always say that the best game against the blue-white player is a short game against the blue-white player, so no need to draw it out. We didn't even necessarily lose that one. I just don't want to play the blue-white player, I'm sorry. As annoying as that is, I'm not sure if you can ultimately blame me. I can't wait until we have those token doublers in this deck, because then, like, some spells, like, it would be like, instead of maybe 2, 3, or even 4 spells to get to 9 creatures, it would be like 1, 2, or 3, you know? Probably 1 or 2. Especially if we have, like, extra value generators. Like things that put in extra tokens, double, you know, more cards. I think we keep this. So this first, okay, Cold Steel Heart, probably on, I guess, white, since we do have double white here. Nice, Abundant Harvest, alright. Wow, okay, that's good. Besage you, yep, put this on white. I think I go Squee if they don't drop a creature. Or if it's not, you know, 2 power. Yeah, we're dropping Squee. Do we drop Squee because they might kill whatever we play? I kind of like Squee. I kind of anticipate them maybe playing a mutate creature. Or maybe even that creature. I just wish that we got a freaking land there. As a matter of fact, I might go Gala Greeters into this. Because I can make a treasure token, since we didn't get the land there. Right? I think that's pretty acceptable instead of playing a Squee here. We still have 2 creatures on the field, just like we would have with Squee. Wow. Okay, Explore. Okay. Wow, and 2 land drops, very good. 4 mana capacity on the field there. Damn, great stuff. And he just passes the turn, nice and boring. Okay, we'll definitely drop this. Oh yeah. I would say instead of Squee, I might like to get History of Benalia cooking. We're gonna do that right now. Yep, thought that he might have some sort of instant to say something about that. Probably another treasure token. I don't think we're going to attack. Might be this, yeah. Why don't we get this in? Yeah. Yes. Because we just replaced the treasure token, so now we can get the other 2. That and the one on the right. There you go. We got left, right, and center. Love it. Okay, and he cycles that. I'm feeling a little better about him playing any or flashing any creatures in. I'm just going to attack with this one though, because I'm not risking losing Gala Greeters to like something that I don't remember. You know. We have 3 things on the field right now. Next turn, Benalia is going to put in number 6. We could put in Blob for the 7th, and then at the end of the turn, it makes the 8th. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacity for mana. Actually, I want to resolve Huatli, to be honest. I might play Huatli, because I'm kind of feeling a wipe. Why don't we start by attacking with 3 things to activate Legion's Landing? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, so now we get another mana there, kind of, sorta. Makes it a lot easier to build back should he wipe. And I think I'll do Huatli here. So I would like to +1 Huatli. Put a loyalty counter on it for each creature we control. That might need to be countered. So let's root it out. So I got a lot of things that I want to resolve in my hand there. And Huatli would have been nice. Granted. We've got Consuming Blob. We've got Squee. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 capacity for mana next turn. I could do Squee into Jetmir and win the game. He's got 2 mana. Could be enough to counter. Okay, that's tapped, so he still has 2 mana. Is he going to play something? He's thinking about it. Come on, tap out, man. I want to win. I want to see how fast you can concede. Come on, man. Do it for me. We've got 6 things on the field. Squee makes 7. He attacks and creates the 8th. Jetmir is the 9th. All right, he sends that back to hand. That's annoying. We could do this and then cast Squee and get a whole bunch of stuff. Or actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough by 1. Very unfortunately. Do we still have enough? Let's see. We would have +2/+2, right? So 3, 6, 9, plus 12 more is 21. Would it be trampling? You know what? I think we win. Let's see. I think we win. But it's all trampling, right? So we have 21 damage and he can block 1. That he should be at -1 if he blocks, -2 if he doesn't. Yeah! Hey, let's go, baby! Oh, yes. Oh, got the lethal. You love to see it. And you don't always see it here on Big Fat MTG. The worst Magic the Gathering stream on the internet, but gosh darn it, you saw it tonight. And if that doesn't get your like, then to be honest, no amount of my mediocrity will get your like. But I'm gonna keep going for it, boys and girls. If you haven't already, don't forget to like Big Fat MTG's stream. Gets the stream out to more people. I appreciate everybody who likes my streams. We will keep this. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I think we try to get to this guy as soon as possible, so that means that we have to drop Sundown Pass into Eiganjo to do that. Okay, well, we're still doing the exact same thing. Him, hopefully he doesn't drop dead. Could happen. Next turn, if I draw a 2-mana spell, I can play Mind Stone plus that. Otherwise, I think I'd just like to go Restoration of Eiganjo and get that cooking. It'll also bring a Plains into our hand, which is pretty good. Although that is good too. So with that, I think I think that's what we'll do. Or did you okay? All right. Well, there you go. That's my fault. Should have been less dumb. All right, whatever. So with the 1, 2, 3, 4 mana there, looks like next turn I can either hold off casting one of these until, you know, doing it at instant speed at the end of their turn, or we can go rabble rousing if we draw a land. We do not, but actually with that, I think that's what we're gonna play. So we will attack with 1 and 2 because they can block that one, right? And then they just we make another one anyway, right? So yeah, that's what we do. We make another one. One of them's blocked, the other lives. Very good. Yep. Leonin Warleader. We're going for a bunch of tokens. Let's see. 1, 2, and then 3 would be from that one next combat phase. Another 3 from Leonin Warleader makes a total of 6. So if we cast Jetmir and attack, that's only 7 creatures. Not lethal. We're not going to be doing that. They got the shrine that... What does this one do? That's not the life, is it? Oh, that's colorless creatures. Okay, so that's going to give them a whole bunch of chump blockers, which is extremely good for them. Not going to lie. Definitely good. We go Prosperous Innkeeper? Do we do Prosperous Innkeeper into Jinnie Fey? I don't know if that's the right move, honestly. It might have to be just Prosperous Innkeeper. We really need Rabble Rousing and Jinnie Fey. This is kind of a difficult one here. Let's do Prosperous Innkeeper. Do I do the Restoration of Eiganjo? You know what? I will, because it's going to bring me a Plains into hand. So we lose the treasure. We just get a freaking Plains. Yep, we dropped the Plains. We have been very mana-starved. No attacks. So we need to get it back to our turn twice. Next turn, we need to cast Rabble Rousing. Then we go Jetmir Swing All. And hope and pray that they don't have such a huge pile of these that they can kill us. If we have Double Strike, we might do all right with them. Sanctum of All, Jesus, that's going to be bad because they're going to get, like, the red shrine to start dealing me damage. Oh, boy. This is brutal. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, got a land. That's pretty nice, pretty nice. Do I need that land? No, let's just not do that. Decline, because it doesn't matter. We might as well just play the freaking land. That would be Rabble Rousing past turn. We hide away a card. That would probably be the Blob. No attacks. And the Calm before the Storm. We're going to have a bunch attacking in at them. Because remember, the way rabble rousing is going to work, we actually have the 4 creatures ready to attack right here. So remember that, 4. Jetmir makes 5, right? Then, even though we can't attack with Jetmir, that's fine. We attack with 4 creatures. But with rabble rousing, we will then make 4 tokens. That will be creatures 5 through 9. Activating Jetmir's final bonus there. They got all the freaking cards in the world. So if they were looking to dig for a wipe, they've got it. That's really bad. That's really bad, man. We're not gonna freaking do it. That Sanctum of All definitely got us there. Christ, dude. 13 cards in hand. Wow. 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 Okay, dude. All right, that took a lot of his stuff. He only has two lands. So that is good. That doesn't have double strike though. I'm taking that. All right, he gained a lot of life there, which sucks. And actually, he's going to be able to gain more life with that. So that might have won it from him. That's really good, actually. Yeah, that might be about it. Because I don't know what we can do here. Yeah, now it just became a 30, which is pretty wild there. Because we're not going to be able to win before the single strike damage from this gives him like 30 lifelink. That's a little too good. I think that's about it. Because here's our best shot. Here's really all we have to do here is rabble, or this and attack, right? We can't even do anything else, like no Jinnie Fae. Yeah, no. Yeah, it looks like that might even get countered. Yep, good game. Wow, yeah, that was a bit much there. Good game. Holy goodness. Holy goodness, wow. Damn, that Catilda enchantment giving that thing like, wow. Wow, yeah, but really, it was all the blue shrine there to give him all the answers that he could ever need. Wow, he had 13 cards in hand before. Does that take away your maximum hand size too? I forget if he discarded down. He might not have. That blue shrine is freaking nuts. By the way, I was considering running like a variant of Joda where I use a bunch of shrines. Because they're all legendary, right? So Joda would just cascade you into more legendary stuff. Free mulligan. Oh dear, that's not it. Wow. You know what? I'm going to keep it and pray for the source of green. I don't want a mulligan down to 5. I'm going to drop this. I think it's a little too far out. That sucks. So just that. Doesn't really matter. Actually, it does. I probably should have produced the planes there. Okay, you know what? That is our source of green. Hallelujah, we got it. Taking that one all day. I think first is Gala Greeters, kind of all on its own, sort of sucks playing it into black and white. Oh, destroy target creature, perfect. If an opponent controls no basic lands, okay, yeah, that sucks. So we'll start by playing Benalia, actually, since since they have that destroy target creature, I'd rather them kill a night token. We'll offer them up something. A 2/2 with vigilance is pretty good, right? I think that if we offered them up the 1/1 soldier tokens with lifelink, they might not kill those with that spell. Or did that go into their graveyard? Sorry, I wasn't even looking. Okay, it looks like it went into their graveyard. Okay, fine. Next turn with the 5 mana, we can go Gala Greeter straight into this and most likely have a payoff from it. We're going to have to draw some extra value, though, because it's not looking too good right now. Turns out sending away that the card that I did wasn't the best move. So we can go, yep, Forest, this. Yes, please. There we go. We're going to get the treasures. We'll get the counter. Why not? Because if we can be swinging with him with a bigger double striking body, that's beautiful. Sean O. Rover, hello back to you, sir. Welcome to the channel, man. Happy to have you. Oh, man. Return target creature or land from your graveyard to your hand. Hey, man, how am I doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be here in a historic brawl. I moused over the sleeves there. I'm trying to mouse over this for you. I'm really enjoying playing Jetmir. I'm really enjoying the explosiveness of giving him double strike, or giving a lot of little tokens like +3/+0 vigilance trample double strike. I'm having a good time, man. Holiday season. I'm feeling good. Thank you for stopping by, man. I hope you're doing all right yourself. We're about to drop Rabble Rousing, which is extremely good. Because we can attack with 4 tokens, not the Gala Greeters. And they can, sure, block 1 with the Cavalier of Thorns and get the good kill there. But then we're just gonna, or actually now they can block 2, but we still, we make 4 tokens. And boys and girls, it looks like the sponsor of tonight's stream is here. Which one is it? Hang on, hide user on this channel, but what is it today? Girls S69.xyz. Is XYZ real? Hang on. Sorry, I clicked undo. It gave me a shiny blue button and I pressed it. My bad. Yeah, no blocks. But yep, remember boys and girls, code BIGFATMTG at checkout. 15% extra girls. Don't forget, like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or you done goofed there. Make sure you're following the stream there. Got your notifications turned on so you always know when we're going to be streaming. We're going to attack with 4 creatures here. We're going to lose 1, and we are going to make 4 back. Net gain of 3 here is going to be good. We're going to put King Darian in there, I think, because he can give all creatures +1/+1 for the double strike attack. So we attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, just so that we make a whole bunch of tokens. Do we need to do that? I could probably hold back on one of those. Nah, but then I'll just lose it. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So we're gonna get all of them. It doesn't matter. Just click, click, click. We're gonna get left, right. Yep. Center 2. So he'll block one of the 4 3s, I would imagine. Alright, does this have trample? Alright, that doesn't have trample, so he took that like he's gearing up to just kill us. But if he doesn't kill us, then we're probably going to kill him. It's okay, I'm working on commander decks. Very cool, my dude. I like it. Wait, what? With total power 10 or less? Oh, okay, well, as long as they don't absolutely destroy us here, like... Okay, Massacre Girl did destroy us. Yeah, that's it. Freaking good game. Just let him win. Oh, he can't even win. Okay, yeah, forget it. Good game. Oh, man. Yeah, that was well played by him. Yeah, the Massacre... Those things, those minuses, Massacre Worm, Massacre Girl, yeah, that'll kick the crap out of us. Although, I wonder, since he killed so many of my things there, were we going to kill all of his stuff? I think we wouldn't have killed Pelucrano since it started the turn at, like, 12-12. I don't think he would have killed us. But... are you working on commander decks, Sean O'Rover? Are you working on commander decks in Arena? Are you doing that in person? Because I play this, you know, obviously you're watching it in Arena, but, like, I've never played anything outside of 60-card constructed format in person, you know? Do we keep this? It's not terrible. I'm going to keep it. And if so, which ones do you do? That, we're going to pass turn. We'll flash this in at the end of their turn, I think. Oh, he played another blue mana. He attacks for 0. He goes to end step, and now I actually just got that countered. But you know what? If they counter that, then I resolve. Is it Squee or Krenko? I think I resolve. I think I might resolve this actually because it's on cast. Yep. Okay, we did draw out the counter. Very good. Honestly, I think I might just resolve Squee. Because, right, if they bounce it, then it leaves behind something on the battlefield, unlike this dude. In person, I've never played Arena. Oh, cool. Well, then happy to have you here, man. I mean, I know that Arena isn't only for people who play Arena, but still, it's pretty cool that I have people here who don't play the game. Cool, man. So, for 30 minutes, but then I kill... You killed one of my creatures, Alkins. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry that happened to you. Yeah, a little annoying there for you. Let's see. This is a 2/4. So we can't really attack with Squee. I can drop Krenko though past turn. Right, and it's just when Squee attacks, not when anything else attacks. Okay, because Adeline is like whenever anything attacks. So sorry, I just got a little mixed up there. Oh, man. I wonder, Sean, if that's because you were playing in an unranked format. But either way, like, you probably were if you had just started the game and you're using, like, this starter deck. So, yeah. Yeah, that kind of sucks. See, the thing is, like, they don't make it, like, easy or friendly for new players at all. I don't know what these goofuses are thinking. Holy crap, they ninjutsu'd that in. Oh, boy. Well, what's he gonna freaking do? Plus, I like talking... Yeah, that's huge, yeah. As convenient as Arena is, it does take all the interpersonal things out of it, yeah. Because you can make jokes... Oh, yeah, exactly, dude. It's the freaking... Yeah, it's the personal experience. Oh, yeah. What do we do here? I think it might be... Since I can't do this into something else, it's probably... Is it Chromatic Lantern into this thing? Or is it a Zika Chariot? I think it's Chromatic Lantern into this thing, honestly. And then, because we can make a bunch of tokens with Krenko here, which is pretty good. So yeah, we're going to do this. This. Tokens, thank you. We attack with only Krenko. He gets the counter, now he's a 2/3. They can block that if they want, that's fine. We got the tokens, that's all we wanted. You know what the hell does this thing do? Until end of turn, that player can't cast spells. You can look at the top card of their library. You can play the top card of their library anytime. That's cool. We don't have any like board wipes really or damage spells for them to use against us, so I don't know how useful our library is going to be against them. I've only played Commander, and it's been 5 years since I've started. Cool, man. Hell yeah. So you started around like Ixalan or something? Somewhere around there, right? That's cool, man. Very nice. That's when I started playing Arena. I've been playing the game for a little longer than that, but that's cool, man. He only attacks with Ornithopter just to get a ninjutsu, okay? Like, if I have a massive board state, I say, why are you attacking me? I just have 4. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. You could be you and have, yeah, of course. Also, unless this person destroys my whole entire board with that, he just lost. Yeah, that dude just lost the game because he's tapped out. Oh, no. Boys and girls. He doesn't see it. I mean, okay, fine. He has that, so he might be able to wash away our commander. If he doesn't wash this guy away, that's it. Oh, no. That's it. Alright, there you go, buddy. You can do that. You can figure out what to do with that. You're going to need to bounce Jetmir to have a chance. It looks like it might be bye-bye now. If they don't cast something on Jetmir, dude, you ain't living. You're not even going to live through first strike damage, my dude. Yeah, he's at -8, and now we start regular strike damage. Oh, good game. Oh, yes. Yes. I love the explosiveness of this deck, and that wasn't even really explosive, but we did get the Kranko plus Jetmir going. Oh god, I love that you just suddenly have enough creatures for the double strike. Plus arena, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they pick and choose the cards, except that like it seems like with these Explorer anthologies that just came out, like the guys, the ones with like Nykthos that just came out and the Courser, blah blah blah. It seems like they're just like drip feeding us the cards slowly, right? Because like they could just release more, and also they didn't have to make you pay a portion of those 25,000 coins that it costs to get 4 copies of all the cards in that. They didn't have to put commons and uncommons in that when commons and uncommon wild cards are easy enough to come by. I would even say they're common and uncommon enough to come by. This is not a bad hand. We get some early acceleration. This adds extra value to the wedding announcement. We're going to need to draw into some more cards, but this and then wedding announcement is a good place to start. Although we're up against black, so we'll drop that first. Let's just take a look at these lands. Yep, okay, so we'll drop the mountain next. Oh, shit. You know what? I should have done Into the North because it's going to enter tapped. Honestly, it's kind of fine. Let's see. Do I do this thing? I think I have to do that thing. So let's grab the... No, I can't do it, actually. I screwed up with the mana. So maybe it is Into the North. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do 2 of it for that. Yeah, I think it's just Into the North. So put that tapped. Right? Yes. Into the North. We'll grab a double green and white, I think, right? Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Where is it? There it is. Hello. Enters tapped. So the good news is, yeah, I did screw up there, but guess what? We're going to have 6 mana, so we can do this into this, which is going to start putting extra tokens in right away, which, you know, at least before this dies, we get some extra value. So honestly, I'm all for that. Let's see this. And do I need a certain color? No, it doesn't matter. Wedding announcement, we'll get started with that. We'll put in 2 tokens instead of 1. Not atrocious. So, some of the decks I've been working on are Shirai Shizo Caretaker deck. That's a Shadow... Oh, man, okay, that's all Greek to me. Yeah, that's the thing. I know... I'm improving my knowledge of arena cards. I don't even know all of them, and then, yeah, and forget it. I actually looked at some paper cards recently. I had no freaking clue. I watched a couple pack openings of, like, Dominaria United Collectors, and, like, so whenever they got to the commanders, the commander creatures, I had no idea what the hell was going on there. This dude obviously is waiting for Jetmir, which isn't going to be casted this turn. So is this first striking? Yeah, we're gonna attack with one thing. Only one thing, I think. Just to take no. I don't want to lose it. Honestly, no. Let's just not attack. We'll create more stuff. Okay, we'll do this in response, so that way we at least create an extra token. Right, and now it dies. That sucks. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things on the field right now. I'd like more. Not gonna lie. But at least wedding announcement is gonna flip over soon. Give our stuff +1/+1. We have Eiganjo here as a little combat trick, so we can attack, deal 4 damage to like Mishra to kind of clog them up, right? Because that's their commander. If they want to replay it, it would cost 6. They have 5 lands on the field, so it would take their whole turn next turn, I guess. Oh well, they have this actually. Now that I look at it, yeah, okay, that's Springleaf, right? Right. Ah, damn it. Yep, that's it. Fucking good game. Yep, definitely worth him trading one of his things there for pretty much all the value that I made that game. Ugh, that stinks. Good game. Good game. That was... Oh, man, that stinks. I'm going to be fixing... See, I'm wondering, like, do I put in as many of those, you know, at the beginning of each end step or each upkeep, whatever, you put in a token, right? Like that tree folk that puts in saprolings, you know what I mean, right? Like, I wonder if those are the way to go here. They're a little more expensive, but to have just, like, constantly recurring value, I think that might be the way to do it. Let's take a look at these cards really quick. Okay, so in order to get the thing that costs white out next turn, we have to do that one into this. Then we suffer at Rootbound Crag. That won't enter untapped. Whatever, at least we'll get a turn 2 play. We'll see how it goes. We're up against Trelisara, who's going to come in and already trigger herself, which is super annoying. We're going to do that, pass turn, because they might just attack with Soul Warden, and we can actually get the block if they are silly enough to do that. I would doubt it, but let's see. Okay, the thing says, whenever a creature with power 1 or less, okay, there it is, Commander, is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return it to battlefield at the beginning. Oh, wow. Cool, man. At the beginning of the next end, right at the end of the turn. Okay, damn. I wonder, are you sacrificing a lot of stuff there? Okay, yep, they attack, we do this. We get rid of that, which is really good, because that's their recurring life gain, so that's very nice for us. Yep, I mean, they get big Trelisara there, which definitely sucks, but we do have Wandering Emperor to exile it and start it all over again in terms of counters. Annoying that we didn't get anything better, but you know what? I was hoping for the land, so that we could just do Chromatic Lantern. But you know what? Gala Greeters really isn't terrible, because it gave us something to do with the 2 mana there. And then next turn, hopefully we draw a source of white so we can go Wandering Emperor. Although, taking Trelisara's damage for a few turns isn't the worst thing in the world. Shadowborn is a 1/1 human cleric. Okay, well, there's a 1 or less thing that says, pay a black mana, sacrifice Shadowborn. Oh, for a demon. Oh my god. Just 1 black mana? Oh, and sacrifice 6 Shadowborn. Okay. Wow. Cool, though. That's pretty... I love when clerics do that, because it's like, you know, a whole bunch of them, like, convene for some freaking dark magic. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so we drop this. That's not the source of white that we need for the Wandering Emperor. But we're going to drop the Chromatic Lantern in preparation for that. No attacks, pass turn. It's not looking super good over here. Yeah, you can have any number. Okay, I was going to say, that probably makes sense, especially in a singleton format. Yeah, okay, so Shadowborn's one of those. Cool. Yep. Damn, this kind of stinks. Okay, they put a +1/+1 counter on that. I assume they attack with Trelisara. No attacks. We pass turn. And Shadowborn costs 1 black. Nice. Wow. Damn, that's really cool. And then you just bring them back because of your, yeah, that's good stuff. Yep. Yep. That's good. Okay, now we really hope that they don't, activate Fight Rigging this turn with Trelisara. Hopefully they don't gain another life. Please don't gain another life. Whenever another creature... Okay, so... They don't have that other creature yet? Only 200! Only 2... Honestly, that's not terrible, yeah. For 100 cards, that averages out to, like, $2 a card. That's not atrocious for freaking Magic the Gathering. Oh, man, they got freaking Luminarch Aspirant. Jesus, dude. Oh, this is getting 2 +1/+1 counters. That's why that's happening. Alright, they're attacking with only that? Nothing else? Yes, Jesus.
Now you've done it. That's kind of hard.
Dude said nice.
My
We'll tell him
judgment is
hello.
final.
He's got everything on the field. I mean, he's looking good. Mirari's Wake. Holy crap. Do we do that? Because next turn we could play, like, everything. We might want to do that. I think we can take the damage here. Yeah, let's do Mirari's Wake. I'll even create a creature right now, and we'll use Gala Greeters. We'll use it for, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll be able to do this and this next turn. So we'll use Gala Greeters to create a treasure token, I think.
I guess that's that.
Is it the treasure token? I think it is, just to maximize what we can do. Because Mirari's Wake only doubles the mana that we get from lands. Oh, Skull Clamp? Oh, yeah. Oh, Skull Clamp is the best. Dude, I have a foil Skull Clamp, like, of the original issue. Like, that's actually one of my favorite cards that I have, like, original Darksteel Skull Clamp. It's stupid how, like, expensive, like, old foils are. But, yeah, I love Skull Clamp. I have a playset of non-foil, and I have a foil on top of it, which I love, dude. Oh, man. Yes. Perfect condition, of course. I don't know if it's PSA 10. I don't grade my cards. I fucking hate the grading industry because they're parasites. Oh, God. Alright, this guy got a nice thing on Trelisara, but he doesn't have lethal damage, and he only has one card in hand. Okay, that's good. That's another thing that could go into this deck, because when it becomes tapped, they create soldiers, which is pretty cool. Alright, so... Oh my god, that has 9? Oh gosh. Well, if that's all they're attacking with, then I will take that. Yeah, 9? Sure, we'll take it. I'm not losing a creature, because maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to swing in for lethal here. We did not get the freaking land that I need. I need the freaking land, because we only have 10 capacity for mana here, which I don't think is enough, right? Because we just do this. Yeah, that sucks, right? 8, 9, 10. That freaking sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this makes 8. That's not freaking enough. Yeah, good game. That's Is that it? It might not be it, honestly, because they don't have trample, right? Oh, they do have freaking trample? Ugh, yeah, they do have trample. Forget it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, oh god. If they didn't have trample, then what I would have tried to do was just put out a whole bunch of chumps and just keep enough so that we could bring out Jetmir. But yeah, with trample, unfortunately they had a little too much value set up there, and we needed the land there in order to do an extra spell, because that might have gotten us the victory. Honestly, it might not have, but if our double strikers had vigilance and then we could also use them on defense, we would have stood a chance. Unfortunately, we didn't stand that chance. We go second, but we have a board wipe here, which is honestly not bad. Take a look at the lands. Okay, so only this needs to be played first, and then we're looking pretty good. Let's see, we have the white to do the 2 tokens, which is nice. What's that? As long as it's your turn, when it attacks, venture into dungeon. Right, that does that. Cool. We're gonna get the creatures out. I'm fine being a little less greedy and not doing that after Jinnie Fay, because Jinnie Fay might die. To be honest, she doesn't produce any extra value, so she's not the best in this deck. We do produce a bunch of tokens, so it's nice in conjunction with other things. I think she's better as a commander, or maybe in a deck that also abuses, like, artifact tokens, sorry, treasure tokens. Song of the Damned is a black mana interrupt. Wow, that's an old card, dude. Interrupts were what they called instants before, yeah, that terminology existed. Damn, nice. It reads, add black mana equal to the amount of creatures in your graveyard. Oh, I love it, dude. I love old cards. All right, let's take a look around here. It might be Jinnie Fay here. Yeah, which would mean that I have to put down this thing. So let's do that. Pay 2 life. You You know what? We're going to attack. We're going to see if this geek actually makes that block. Alright, so we're going to set his commander back a little bit, I think. Not bad. We got this out of here, too. It's a Death Toucher. It can have First Strike, and it ventures them into the dungeon, getting them a lot of benefits. So they did not cast their commander there, so they missed their land drop, it looks like. I'd imagine they're not dropping land, right? And they cast their... they used their treasure token there. So... that's actually pretty nice, because, yeah, if they miss their land drop again, they might not get their commander. That's good. That's very good for us. We are going to... do we do this? This doesn't have trample, right? Yeah, so we can chump it for right now. So let's do this. Create the wolves.
Fight for humans and werewolves alike.
There you go. And now we use the 1/1 to chump this. Right? I mean, we could double block it. That's a little expensive. What exactly does this do? If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability to trigger. Okay, I think that we're gonna double block that. Do we double block that? I think maybe I just chumped that. Okay, not the best one there, but we can do, do I do this guy, or do I do maybe this for, x equals 2? I might do that for x equals 2, honestly.
Patience, my kid.
That would be no attacks. Okay, so at this point, do I want to keep Arland open for another turn? Do I lose two creatures to keep? Honestly, no. I think she probably just dies. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow, they didn't attack. Holy crap, that's huge. That is huge, 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 huge. Because now we're going to have the City's Blessing. All right, this is going to enter with a +1/+1 counter. So is the Sapperling. No, it's not. Sorry, it's beginning of upkeep. I thought it was end step. My bad. We're still going to do this one, though. Yeah. No attacks. And now at the beginning of each upkeep, we make a chump blocker. I have 18 Shadowborns in Graveyard. I can cast Rakazeth, and what is it? He's a 5 generic black. Wow, okay. So 5 and 3 blacks. 8/8 Flying Trampled Demon. Big. Pay 2 life. Sacrifice another creature. Search your library for a card. Put that card. Jesus Christ, dude. That is a wild tutor. Wow. Yeah, a lot of sacrifice effects. You sacrifice 1/1s, you bring them back to your hand. Those little clerics that you have infinity of. That's pretty good stuff. Yeah. I like it. This one, I think we will get that one. Yeah, we definitely block that one. You know what? Unfortunately, Arlen dies. You've done me well, girl, but you're dead. Okay, they Swords to Plowshares that. That sucks. We actually don't even get the kill. That definitely sucks, but we still have a shot here. Especially with that land, because we can go this into Jinnie Fey, which starts putting value on our board, which might do good next turn. This would be 1, 2, 3 more things on the field. Then that would be, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 capacity on the board. It might be Jinnie Fey into this, honestly. So that's pretty good, the dogs, because they, you know, they already have +1 or +2/+0 over a 1/1 token, you know. So by the time Jetmir gives them +3/+0 vigilance, trample, double strike, yeah, those are 6 1s when they attack in like that, which is really nice. What is that gonna do? What is that going to do? Whenever a creature deals combat damage to me, that player exiles the top card of their library. Wow, okay. Well, it doesn't really matter, because he's not going to be able to play those since he's tapped out. Well, I mean, he has that, so whatever. We'll just take the damage. Yep, you can play all of those, but you, I don't think you can, because you have one thing there. Okay, now he has 2. I don't know what he does, though. He has 2 mana. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do this. And then this. And then hope and pray that it doesn't get killed. I actually should have made the cat token because it would be able to attack. But yeah, remember, those are double striking vigilance tramplers. So, like, first of all, his board's going to be devastated. Second of all, I don't even think he can kill anything unless if he blocks something with 5 power with this. Like, this is not gonna like do that much. Yeah, we'll definitely kill that instead. I mean, he blocks, I guess, all the damage on that one, but like, yeah. Do we get the second strike damage? Yeah! Oh, God. Wow. That was a burial. So grab your trombone, somebody. Play taps for this dude, because that was a funeral. Wow. Wow, he did not have it. Yes. God. Yes. Yes. Gosh. And remember, this deck does not even have all the cards. I keep saying it, but I'm saying it, I guess, because I'm sort of impressed with it, to be honest. Kicking some butt here. As I'm probably going to start winding down the stream, I'm going to take a look at OBS, see how long it's telling me. 2 minutes, or 2.5 hours. Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm going to be just about ending the stream after this one, or, you know. Yep, so thank you all for stopping by. Really appreciate having all you guys there. Don't forget to like Big Fat MTG's stream. Hope we've had a nice one tonight, because it gets the stream out to more people. So any likes you can give me, really helpful. I appreciate all that. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested, I do have a link in the description to donate. If you enjoy seeing shit like that and misplays like that, I do have something to buy me a coffee. The money that I get is going to go right into buying rare and mythic wild cards, so we can bring you even more fun shit with flashier cards, more rares, more mythic, more commanders. Damn. Yeah, I can't wait to be moving into this historic Brawl. I love that you can, put one copy, one rare mythic wildcard or wherever into a card, and you never have to buy 4 of it for consistency, like in the 60-card constructed format. Really happy with that. So, yep, if anyone ever feels generous enough to do that, buy Big Fat MTG a New Year's present, a Christmas present, Hanukkah present, Christmas, Mahana, Kwanzaa present. That's right. If I need to be black, I'm not. But if I need to be black to get that Kwanzaa donation from you, I'll be that. Do I keep this? I mean, we do have this to make the red for this. But beyond that, we don't have the mana that we might need. So this might be a This might be a pass. Yeah, I was about to talk myself into something that might not have been good there. I think we could probably keep this one. It's a little slower, to be perfectly honest, but Kranko is very good. Let's take a look. Mountain or Forest? Yes, so this, yeah, whatever. We'll just play that one, because either way, this is untapped next turn. Yeah, we don't have the second source of white for this, which is mildly unfortunate. He paid 2 life for that. Oh, yep, Cold Steel Heart. Yep, very good. There you go. That. Legion Landing, pass turn. Next turn, it looks like we're going Chromatic Lantern. I have to debate, though, because getting Krenko out sooner is good. They're going to get Go Shintai out. Okay, they didn't even get Go Shintai out. Well, in that case, they'll definitely want to get Go Shintai out next turn. So I'm okay with Krenko here. Do we start by attacking? Yes, because that's a dork, so I will attack. Okay, Growth Spiral. Cool. Put a land down. Hopefully they cast their commander. Hope you have a good... Right back at you, Sean. Thank you for stopping by, man. I hope you have a good rest of your day, too. As they Thoughtseize us, just in time for us to get Krenko out of the hand. They're really looking at the indestructible thing there. I wonder if they're going to take that. Ooh, they go for the extra tokens. That's honestly... That's fine. That might be the least threatening things, because Krenko's about to start making us a bunch of tokens. Yeah, I'm actually going to, Carplison Forest. Do I do Chromatic Lantern into destroy this? But the only thing is that it gives them 1 mana, so I don't think that's worth it. I think we'll hold open this thing. Let's just attack. Make a bunch of tokens. Start that going now. We're going to hold open the indestructible thing. That's just past turn. Next turn, we can flip over Legion Landing by attacking with 3 or more creatures. Yep, they're going to do that. Doomblade, not a rare. I have commons of that going back like 20 years. Doomblade has like white bordered common versions. Like, don't... Come on, man, you scumbags. Don't release these things in like extra ugly versions with the shitty freaking template and then call it rare. And then, oh, look at that. We released it as like common and uncommon 50 times. Well, you know, we'll just go with the rare. That makes them, whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Not even a... Yep, auto pay. There's no way we're giving that to them at all. No, no, no. They will not get a card every time they cast their enchantments. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not even a little bit, no. All right, they do that. Do we just win here? Let's see. We bring up Krenko to 3. Then he puts out 4 things. I think that's a victory, boys and girls. I don't think they do a goddamn thing. Oh, bye-bye. There you go. The concede button's in the middle of your screen. Oh, thank you, boys and girls, for joining. Oh, that's first strike damage. We didn't even need the second one. I love doing that. You know that dude thought that he was safe with the... You're not safe if Krenko is in the Jetmir deck and it's out on the field. Oh, yes. Dude, it just strikes out of freaking nowhere. I love it. I love how this and this work. That's so good. So thank you all for joining me tonight. I didn't want to go over 3 hours again because I want people who might not know me to, you know, feel like it's worth investing however much of their time into watching the stream. You know, I just feel like it gets less clickable as the time goes on. So thank you for joining me. Make sure you've liked the stream already. If you're subscribed or if you're interested in subscribing, I keep my videos organized into playlists so you can check those out and see what I got. I have a lot of stuff in the Explorer range too, 60 card constructed. Definitely check out that playlist tab. So have a good night, boys and girls. We'll be playing more historic Brawl for the rest of the year until we get to the new year. We're going to open up a bunch of packs, put in a bunch of rare upgrades and mythic upgrades into the Explorer Brawl decks, and go from there. Have a good night, boys and girls. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for talking to me. Bye.